Well, looks like we got the blue cobalt in the garage. Well, there's slight change of plans. The orange one is not going to be getting derbied. I'm actually going to start pulling parts on it to put in here. The rack is busted on this car, but on the orange car, it is still good. So the rack and the electric steering motor is going to come into this car. This car, the blue cobalt, is going to be my asphalt car. I'm going to race it and see what happens. I've already pulled the dash out and got heater core and all that stuff out of it. As you can see, I trimmed the ears off. I mean, I don't need any of that. Don't need any of this stuff. So I trimmed all that down. Whatnot. For anybody that wants to build race cars, derby cars, whatever, I did this myself. I removed the window myself. And how I did it is yes, I smashed it out. I took a hammer, smashed it out. But you always have that little strip here. What I do, my putty knife and a propane torch. What I do, I'll set this somewhere so this way the flame's shooting up, and I'll set this right over it. You don't got to get it super hot. If you have a good edge on your putty knife, which this is pretty good edge, you just sit there, kind of do this, and then all you have to do is just scrape it. And I mean, it gets it right down. As long as you hold a good angle to it, it does a pretty good job. And if you actually have somebody helping you, so all this way you got to do is just focus on scraping. You have somebody helping you to basically hold the excess out of the way. You can get basically probably a whole car done maybe 10-15 minutes. I mean, I did this window myself, and this window right here took me maybe 10 minutes, the windshield. But yeah, so if you ever need to take windows out and don't have piano wire or anything, just do that trick. So, but no, the blue cobalt is going to be the race car. I've actually been trying to build this car into a mini stock for probably about 2 years now. Obviously, other projects, finances, stuff like that get in the way. So this is obviously like a burner project. Pulled all the wiring out as far as headlights. Fuse boxes sitting there, but I pulled this out because in order to get the dash out, you guys can actually, if you see that silver piece, let's see, right there, that's actually a pop rivet. There's screws along this piece right here up again in the firewall bolts you got to take out, and that actually helps hold the dash here. And well, a couple of them had broke, so I needed to pop rivet them, but got them all pop riveted, got to put it back in place. There's some more pop rivets, some bolts, whatever. So that will get put back here shortly. So yeah, that'll get put back shortly. I need to get the computer out of this car and the orange car pulled out and get the security deleted off of it. Just be on the safe side. My homemade derby tires when I was running little compacts. Those hold up pretty good though. Getting a good set of treaded tires and just cut cut the outside blocks like this. That makes pretty good tires. The late model chassis in previous videos that I have, that is going to be the roll cage that goes in this. I'll just cut the roof off, set it down in, and yeah, I got a whole patch, but I'll basically cut the roof off, set it down in, and pretty much go from there. So, but there she is. This is going to be kind of a main project, I guess you can say. At least I'm going to start making it a main project. So, not really a whole lot of rust. This actually used to be my daily driver for about 5 years. And then the rack went out, so bought another vehicle. Because, well, I'm cheap and didn't want to pay the mechanic $500-600 to put a new rack in it. So, but yeah, that's what's going on there. The blue one's gonna get built, and where exactly it's gonna race, I don't know. We'll see. I've got an asphalt track and 2 dirt tracks all within 45 minutes of me. So I'm not for sure where this car is going to go. I would like to run both dirt and asphalt with this car, but the rules are so different between dirt and asphalt that if I built it, I basically have to build it for the asphalt track. And then if I ever go to dirt, then this car is going to be put at a disadvantage because our dirt track allows racing clutch and allows the differentials to be welded, whereas the asphalt track, you got to run stock OEM clutch and the differential cannot be welded. So there's that. But so I don't know. I don't know which direction I'm going to go, but for the most part, other than that, it will be built for mini stock. It might not get raced this year. It probably will be next year that I race it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, 2008 Cobalt LS with the 2.2 in it. I'm just going out to have fun. I'm not planning on going out and to win or anything like that. I still help my buddy with his late model. So as long as I'm helping him full time with that, this will just be a hit or miss type deal. When we come across the weekend where he's not racing, then I'll fire this thing up and go race. And so, I mean, it might only be a handful of times a year that this thing will actually get out on the track, but at least until he's done. So, but it won't be an everyday thing. But as far as derbying, the Caprice right there is going to be my last build. So the Caprice is my last build as far as derby cars at this point in time. Maybe down the road in a few, handful of years, maybe I'll start back into derbying, but we'll see what happens. So, but right now I just kind of want to try my hand at mini stocks and see what asphalt racing is like. I raced asphalt once or twice with mini trucks, but we'll see what it's like with little mini stocks and go from there. So hopefully it'll be a fun ride, and we'll catch everybody else in the next video. Bye.